Hi, my name is Ira Williams, and this is Leadership 90. 90 seconds of leadership wisdom gathered from decades of real-world experience. In this segment, we will complete our analysis of the POINT framework. In earlier messages, we talked about the importance of assessing the caliber of the people on the team. The next step then would be to evaluate the opportunity that this group is pursuing. From there, it's important to have a solid understanding of the problems this team will be solving and the issues they will address. And so the final component of the framework is the negotiation of mutually favorable terms. Now, that's just really a fancy way of saying that it's important to get a grasp of who is going to do what in exchange for what rewards. Now, for a startup company, this is a huge deal. The negotiated terms between prospective investors and the founders are incredibly important and can have a permanent impact on the growth of the company. But even if you're leading an organization that is a non-for-profit or maybe doesn't have a traditional corporate structure, the negotiated terms are still important to finalize. Here's an example. Let's say you're a student working on a project team with other students. Now clearly, there's no money changing hands, but the incentives and the actions of all the team members have to be understood and agreed upon by everyone. So if you're responsible, say, for doing the research, then passing that research off to someone else who's going to create the presentation materials, and then a third member is actually going to give the presentation to the class, then all three of you have to have a conversation or a negotiation confirming those roles and expectations. Otherwise, there's a huge risk that your project will fail. And it amazes me how often people start working together without clearly defining those terms in advance. It's one of those situations where a bit of work up front, even if it feels awkward or a bit uncomfortable to talk about what you want and expect out of the deal, that upfront work will pay huge dividends down the road. So, that's the POINT framework. Remember, you want to choose great people, pursue a lucrative opportunity, identify significant issues that need to be addressed, and negotiate mutually favorable terms with your customers, your partners, and your team members. I hope this series has been helpful. I'll see you next time.